Welcome my friends to the Season of the Phoenix. After doing our late night season rollover testing stream, this card is very hard to use. It is incredibly powerful when it comes together, but it's inconsistent because you have to have a lot of pieces aligned to be able to get the combos together. When they come, then you are able to get game-winning power out of this card. When you don't, then the deck is feeling weaker than other versions of the archetypes that it is getting played within. I have a list that I think is very spicy and treading a slightly different path than what a lot of other people are going for with this card that I like a lot, titling it our Midrange Madness. We have the Phoenix Force here. The madness is largely around the inclusion of Colleen Wing, but I'll tell you guys why it makes so much sense to be running her in a second. Let's break down the Season Pass card here. The 5/6 on reveal, revive one of your destroyed cards and merge with it. That card can move each turn. So the ordering of the text is very important to remember here. Revive one of your destroyed cards. That happens first. As the card is revived, it will re-trigger on reveal abilities, and then you merge with it, bringing your power of the Phoenix Force onto the card that got merged, and then that card can move each turn. So if you just play Phoenix Force with a no destroyed cards, it will not be able to move. It'll be a dead, I say dead, it'll be a 5/6 on the board, inflexible. Just being able to bring back a small body with the flexibility of moving around can, in a lot of situations, be a good piece to be able to play. It's just that with how much else you're able to develop in a lot of other decks on turn 5, Phoenix Force needs to be able to bring back something that is really synergizing all together and able to make use of all the parts of its kit, which is why it is naturally getting run in a move destroy hybrid list, a list that did not exist in any form or fashion previously. This takes us into the mid-range list that we are breaking down for today. So we have the Phoenix Force, we have the Multiple Man, which is the most desirable target. We would love to be able to set him up, destroy him, revive with the Phoenix, and then just go crazy with the moving combos to be able to spread these 9 power Multiple Men across the entire board. And we have the tools to do so with the Iron Fist, the Ghost Spider, and the Heimdall, along with the native move coming from Phoenix Force. If we get this combo, we should be able to close out any match. The Vulture is a little bit less exciting, but still a great synergy alongside the Phoenix Force, and our X Factor that nobody else I have seen is playing around with at all, the Colleen Wing. Because I'm already wanting to run the Wolverine with the Destroy package that we are bringing. The Colleen Wing being able to strike the Wolverine accelerates his scaling so much. I love being able to have it, and then we also have space to be able to fit in Swarm, which is an even better hit for the Colleen Wing to make. These little swarms can then start multiplying in hand, and if we're getting really spicy and we have not been able to find our moving engine pieces, but have been able to find the Colleen Wing, this deck is all about making power within different modules and different combos. So if we miss the movement pieces, but we do find the Colleen Wing and the Swarm, we could then eat the Colleen Wing and have her revived by the Phoenix Force to get an extra discard on the Swarms and just multiply a little bit of extra power coming into that final turn, which is oh so flexible, where we could drop the Heimdall, consolidate our cards as a surprise for the opponent, drop the Chavez plus up to 3 Swarms would be pretty impressive as well, something that I doubt the opponents would be able to see coming. And it's so wonderful to be able to piecemeal out your power with a lot of granular flexibility around the Swarm. One of the reasons that I like this combo oh so much. Jumping in here for our gameplay showcase, we've got excellent optics here on the opening hand. Colleen Wing being able to hit the Swarm, Vulture to set up, maybe to be destroyed, picked up by the Phoenix Force, and then extra power out of the Heimdall. Be a good train to follow. If you guys have found a deck that is doing well with the Phoenix Force, you're going to have to let me know in the comments down below. Would love to be able to experiment with it myself, and I enjoy chatting everything at Snap down there. This is a Shuri list. Sauron, Shuri. They could be running Phoenix Force themselves with a little package there. Some people are experimenting with that. I know. Vulture here. Let them grow a little bit. The idea being that you would be able to play the Phoenix Force, Resurrect, and then the Shuri would get you extra doubling power. And then you still have like Taskmaster or Zola to be able to then distribute your super card into multiple lanes to be able to gain the advantage. Or just hang on to the Wolverine. Maybe I do. Maybe I just play him left because I have the energy right now. Is there a world where I destroy these on 5? I don't think there is. Yes, there is. The world is no. I would have to have Iron Fist in hand. If I did have Iron Fist in hand, there is a world where you play Venom and then Iron Fist in that order to be able to then resurrect with the Phoenix and then take advantage of that Iron Fist punch. Right now, we're just on like Heimdall. Heimdall final. Shuri? Mary? Zeroed out. Right. Love that the Multiple Man is getting a Myrilin buff. There's Iron Fist. Alright, well. Nothing has been destroyed, but Phoenix Force still appears to be our best card. Drop him in, just blank. Taskmaster off the Typhoid. Fair enough. Ooh boy. Heimdall so often is a trap. Play Heimdall, lose game. I've seen it happen many a time before. But this time. But not this day. Play this. Play this. Everything rides on these two locations. I am passing you. You are going to have a lot of points, quote unquote, over invested on the right. I'm just worried about a Red Skull landing on Onslaught Citadel. I think that's the only thing that has me worried. And then this chunk moving mid is certainly going to be able to win. Scaling from the Vulture. Multiple Man hops back. What if I played Heimdall on right? It would be 13. You go for the mid. Chavez punch up. Vulture's going to outscale, baby. The little swarms working in along the side. Turns out you don't even have to resurrect something with the Phoenix Force to come out okay sometimes. Killmonger. Would be really fun if you have the Iron Fist. Or just control against the opponent. Gotta be careful around the Wakanda. Okay, so we have the Vulture to be destroyed by the Venom. I think in that case, you just go ahead and you play Iron Fist. And you get ready to punch the Vulture one space. Sunspot. Okay. Mojo World and the Ghost Spider. Alright. So here goes Vulture. Kicked to the side. If we don't see Phoenix Force appear in hand, we probably just Ghost Spider out to the right. And the idea is that we make a show of scaling for Mojo World, and then we actually just Heimdall shuffle out of the way. With our big old Vulture. It's here. Up from the ashes. I'm going to go ahead and Venom. So much of our combo here is around having Phoenix Force. Sunspot Wave. Odin on the wave. I don't know, you guys are just like on another track here. Playing your own little game. I don't know if it's benefiting you though. I can play Phoenix Force here, resurrect my Vulture, then choose to move it to the side, the scale, and then play Heimdall over here, take the Iron Fist, move the Phoenix Force again. It's going to be a one-stop shop for a lane-winning power. You play left. Cha! Monster Vulture! Leader? Shang-Chi's. Sure. Okay.
Opponent snapped.
I mean, I could just win Mojo World with like move Vulture, play Ghost Spider to pull him back, and then drop the other cards in. I could alternatively still just play the... Oh, it's move Vulture first, and then you play Heimdall. So he scales and then gets pulled aside, and I get the Iron Fist reinforcing the Heimdall. This loses to like their Magneto. It does beat their does it beat their leader? They play a leader. They're up to 5. No, I would lose to their leader. Ugh. I think I still accept. They played on right? Ah, a little Kang action. Okay. Ooh, it keeps things spicy, keeps it fresh. 10 to 24. 10 to 24 is a lot. Okay. Now that they've seen that I do that, and I know that they hold, I mean, potentially a lot of answers out of the ramp deck, do we play? How do we throw the mix-up on them? I mean, the mix-up is kind of goes something like, it could be throw it all on Mojo World. It could also be play Vulture. He's already used the Odin, so he cannot reactivate the Shang-Chi. That's a cheeky trick that I've seen work a couple times, actually. Drop this. I mean, 19 points. You're not going to be able to beat that. You leader here and get the tie. I mean, Mojo World's always taken them up on margin of victory. He does just throw the Chavez. That's not enough. The Vulture is too big. It's too big. It would have been able to beat my, if I just run it back. But no. Shows the Kang. We throw the mix-up. We get the dub. Olympia, this is my chance. All the draw is here. I just need to be able to find destruction still. Quantum Realm sets us to 2. We don't want that. Go multiple man on Olympia. We know that'll be an open lane for a destruction. No location interference. Invisible Woman means that our opponent will not be able to interfere until the very end of the game. Hell's Kitchen guarantees a 1. And then I don't draw anything else. Okay, okay. Give me Vulture. Then they'd give me Carnage. It could all be, it's fine. It's fine to take this turn off. You can destroy on 4, and because we still fit in the Iron Fist at the exact same time, it works out totally well. Fast and Hood, Invisible Woman. There's the Carnage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Destroy multiple man. Play Iron Fist. You're a good candidate to be able to go mid. It's a good, very good candidate to be able to go mid. Oh, here it comes. They got the Bishop. So you're balanced with the Invisible Woman? Are you the Sarah version of the deck, or are you just pure bounce? Phoenix Force. I need more men. Raise up the multiple man. It will be resurrected. Kitty getting buffed is looking like bounces on a bit of a high roll, but here we go. Ah. Punch. Eventually. There we go. And then it copies. The copies don't move, which is painful. The original card moves. And it's moving back, baby. Back. Double back now. And then it will stretch over. And then I will be able to play the Heimdall. You think you have this, man? You think you have this? I don't think you have this. So it comes back. I can play Heimdall here. I get Iron Fist, multiple man, and then 2 more multiple men mid. And then those guys hop back. And the Bishop also moves in scales. I like that. Probably the most. I want to snap back so bad. Here it comes. 2 decks running right at each other. Let's go. My multiple men will take you any day of the week. Bring them back now. And again. Ooh. It's so good when it hits. Oh, man. Mysterious? Yeah. Monkey goes off. I don't think you're touching 35. Kitty on right. On right, it doesn't even win. You got the punch. I guess it ties. Fine. It ties. The margin of victory is ours by a mile. So here is the deck in all of its glory. We're knocking on the gates of rank 90. be able to grab those 500 gold and then press on to the golden handprint. If you guys want to be able to see our further journeys on to Infinite, then subscribe to the channel. Going to be going live. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, playing ranked and conquest. A lot of conquest once we hit Infinite. I am loving this deck. Incredibly fun. I think this tech around Colleen Wing is something that is very underutilized, and it is so powerful when it hits, either on the Wolverine or the Swarm. I am going to start working her into more destroy-focused packages that, in my testing, could be a little bit better without Phoenix Force. I think there really is something here. If you guys give this deck a try, I hope it earns you many cubes and you're climbing up to Infinite, and you'll have to let me know your experience down in the comments below. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.